Hey y'all, it's time for another Getting Comfy in the Kitchen with Candace, and tonight I have got a bunch of tomatoes. Oh my goodness, the neighbors have given us some, the cousins have given us some. We've got more tomatoes than we have any idea what to do with. I've already got the food dehydrator, sliced them in slices, and we're dehydrating tomatoes and gonna turn those into tomato powder. Yes, I said tomato powder. If you've never cooked with tomato powder, it's so good. Tons of rich, amazing flavor. And y'all, I got a whole bunch of tomatoes. They're going bad. I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. So I am gonna put my cooking blender to work tonight. Let's go check it out. Alright guys, now that I got those all the pieces and spots taken off of them, I left them whole, as you can, or whole. I left them unpeeled, as you can see, left the skins on. All I did was pull off the pieces that weren't good, or the tops, the stems, maybe the bottoms. Just take a really good look at what you've got and make do. Absolutely. You don't want things to go to waste. I am not a wasteful person. That's why we're making some tomato sauce. So to this tomatoes right here, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of lemon juice and a tablespoon of salt. Now, I didn't add any water or anything like that to this. I'm gonna put the lid on. Y'all get this thing gets a ton of work. You just put the lid on, turn it on, and you are gonna set this to sauce. You're gonna turn the dial until it says sauce. And then you hit start. And that's it. So. I'm gonna let that go, and we're gonna come back when it's finished. Guys, so the blender has gone off. It is giving me an end time. The temperature is probably up around 200, 212 degrees. So we are just gonna shut off the blender. I've gotten two quart jars out, and I'll just clean the rims right here with them to make sure there's no debris on them. Take the lid off. Are you guys getting steamed with that? It's gorgeous. Look how beautiful this tomato juice is. That is so good and so extremely hot. So we'll just pour these into our quart jars. Temper it a little bit. Instead of dumping it all in there, you don't want it to explode. And this has 5 cups. We started with about 6 partial tomatoes, and we are down to about 5. Oh my goodness, and it did not make a full quart. Well, we're gonna get about 1.5 quarts out of that. But you're gonna clean the rim of this real quick. Take our canning lids. All I've done is take the canning lids and heated it up a little bit. We'll just put that right on top. Take the lid and put it right down. on there. Now this, as it sits, it should seal itself and you'll just hear a pop. It'll snap right off. So it looks like we're gonna get a quart and maybe a pint. I guess that's what we would be out of these. Out of 6 cups of tomatoes. That's how we started it out. So I'm gonna use these in my cooking, in my videos, in my chili. You'll wanna use that in all that stuff. I just wanna show you how beautiful that tomato juice has turned out. It's a little bit thin for tomato sauce. With that, you would probably just wanna add, onions and things like that to it. But this is just straight tomato juice. You can see just a few little specks of seeds in there. You can strain those out if you wanted to, or leave them in. Sometimes seeds have a little bit of a bitter taste. So we'll check this out when these seal and when I get them out and get them ready to use again. Best part about this is that you're gonna take your blender, put some hot water in it, 2 squirts of dish liquid, and then put it right back on this and hit the cleaning button. When it's finished, you rinse it and you're all done. Guys, thank you so much for getting comfy in the kitchen with Candace. Thank you so much for allowing me to show you how to use things that are maybe not so beautiful and not so usable. And I really have enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to doing a whole lot more tomato sauce or soup or however we're gonna use this, but it's canned and it's usable. So guys, thank you so much for getting comfy in the kitchen with Candace. Check me out on YouTube. Yes, I've got a YouTube video page. I've got a business page, getting cozy in the kitchen with Candace, and check me out on Instagram. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night.